Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a good day. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a pretty chill weekend. I had to work all weekend, but that was, it's okay. At least I have a job. I've learned to be very grateful for things that I have and not worry about things that I don't have or have lost. So that's just a little lesson for all y'all. So, obviously, judging by the title of this video, this is another Tall Girl Talk episode. We are now at episode 2. And this video is going to be about dating as a tall woman. Now, let me just say, I feel like you guys really did like my first Tall Girl Talks. I posted it last Monday. And I don't know what's up with YouTube. Like, here's a question I got for my fellow YouTubers. Do y'all be having trouble like posting y'all YouTube videos? Okay, so originally, if you even watch the video, it says that I recorded the video on a Thursday. I think I remember saying like happy Thursday or whatever I said. And I tried to post it that Saturday, because I was like, what do you post on the Saturday versus the Sunday to see if my views and all that are different? And I don't know what it was, but it did not upload. So then I canceled it and tried to re-upload that Sunday. I started at like 2 something in the day. I checked the next day and it still hadn't uploaded. So I then deleted the whole thing. Then I re-uploaded Monday on my way to work and it uploaded in like 15 minutes. I'm like, really? I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was me. I don't know if it was YouTube. Was a problem going on my phone. I don't know. But it took it a minute to upload. So this video is going to get uploaded tonight. Usually I don't upload and post on the same day. I mean, usually I don't record and post on the same day, but because it's Monday and I really want to be consistent with being on my channel, I'm going to go ahead and record it right now and then post it later on tonight. So yeah. But yeah, judging by the title of the video, this is our second episode. You guys seem to really like the first episode. I got quite a few views on my first day, which was like, oh, okay, that's pretty good. So either, I don't know if it's because I recorded or posted on a Monday why the views might have been good, or because of the topic. Probably because of the topic. Maybe both. I don't know. But we're going to record. I'm going to post again and see how that works. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on this video. All right, y'all. First of all, don't mind my hair. It's in a low, like, bun thing situation. I got my hair straightened on last Wednesday. It looked good, but I kind of like got it wet a little bit in the shower, so we're struggling over here, but it's okay. It's fine. Also, disclaimer, I know this video is about dating as a tall woman, but let me just say, I have never dated. I have never been in a relationship. So this video, I cannot speak on my experiences as dating as a tall person because I don't really date, but I can at least talk about how trying to date, or, things that I've seen and things that I've heard about dating as a tall woman is definitely a little bit on the difficult side. I know for me, dating hasn't been like a priority for me. I haven't like really, I'm trying to think, when is the time that I really, really wanted to date? Because I can say like, well, obviously middle school, no, but high school, I think I would have little crushes here and there, but I wasn't pressed to date anybody. My first 2 years of college, I still didn't care. I don't think I really like cared about possibly dating somebody until I was probably like a junior in college. I think once I hit like junior year, I was like, okay, now I think I want to date somebody. And then that happened. And then I really didn't have much success in dating in college. There were a few guys that I thought were, I guess, or that fit that criteria for me, but it still was just like, I don't think I was pressed to really date anybody in college. I mean, I kind of wanted to date somebody, but then again, I was like, I'm not pressed. And ever since after college, I definitely have not been worried about it. And this year, my focus is definitely not been dating. My focus this year is definitely, I think, focusing on what I want to do, focusing on this channel, being consistent with this channel. Also, I'm still trying to break into the modeling industry, which hasn't been the easiest process. I can say I have been like for real consistent and like really trying to get into the modeling industry probably since 2019, maybe 2019, 2020. I've been like very for real about getting into the industry. I apply to agencies all the time. I yeah, I apply to modeling agencies all the time. I do remember somebody telling me like, if you're gonna apply to an agency, make sure that you apply to agencies that have people that look like you. Now, obviously, nobody in their agency is 6'6", but you want to apply to people that kind of look like you, whether it be your color, whether it be your shape, whether it be your, stuff like that. So lately, I've just been focusing on those things. I've been focusing on trying to get into the industry, and then also focusing on this channel and trying to be a very consistent, but become a content creator. Sorry, we just got a topic right there. But yeah, so I really haven't been trying to date like that though. And I know a lot of times people will ask, well, how is it dating as a tall person or a tall girl? And you're just like, I mean, I don't know how it is for y'all, like all my other tall girls. Please leave comments. I don't know if y'all like experience this, but I feel like the shorter guys, to me, they seem to be more confident. I have my book, y'all, don't worry. They seem to be more confident in approaching a woman that's taller than a tall man. I'm like, I don't understand that. They have like more confidence than the tall men have. Like, tall men act like they're intimidated by us, but the shorter men don't care. I'm just like, this math ain't mathing. Like, how are you how are you intimidated? Like, especially if you're my height or taller, you shouldn't be intimidated by my height, if that makes sense. But yet a shorter man is not nowhere near, is like, I don't know if it's like an insecurity thing. I don't want to say it's insecurity, but it's like kind of gives off insecurity. But it's crazy because it's like tall men, or no, short women want tall men, and short men also want, I guess, shorter guys. So it was like, what are we supposed to have as tall women? I don't know. It really, like, I don't know what we're supposed to do. I don't know. I mean, I know there are some tall men. Well, not some. I'm sure there are a lot of taller men that date tall women as well. But I always feel like, anytime you're talking to a guy, especially for me, I'm talking to a guy, I'm saying, just let you know, I am this height. Like, I'm not playing around. Like, this is my for real height. And he may or may not believe me, but then when he's in person, he's like, oh, she wasn't playing. No. Because I'm like, who lies about their height? It's a woman anyways. Like, men, y'all know, y'all be lying about y'all height. Women though, who lies about being this tall? I know I don't. So I'd be like, well, a guy be like, no, you're not. Who lies about being this tall? I wouldn't. I don't know. I wouldn't. Maybe, but I don't lie about being this tall. This is like for real. So I know my personal, I guess, like, requirement or what I prefer in a man. Obviously every person is different. Every tall woman is different. Some tall women will date any, height. They don't care. And then some tall women are only going to date a man that's this height to that height. Me personally, I think I said in my last video, but 6'4" and up. That's my height preference anyways. I prefer you be 6'4" or taller. I feel like I can go a little bit shorter. Just a little bit. 2 inches is enough for me. I feel like that's a good I feel like that's a good height though. I feel like I'm being nice. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, 6'4" and taller, I feel like is my, like, that's my cutoff at 6'4", and then as far as how tall, sky's the limit. I really hope y'all can hear me. I know I repeat this every time. I have to buy me a little mic. That's it. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy me a mic. So the next video, well, hopefully by the next video or the video after that, y'all are gonna see a little mic. Either I'm holding it or it's gonna be attached to my shirt, because I just feel like y'all can probably hear me pretty well, but then again, I don't know. But then I would feel, I don't know, I would feel more like content creator-y, that's not a word, if I had a little mic and y'all could really hear my voice. But anyways, yeah, that's my standard or my requirements. As far as like height wise, you don't have to be an athlete. That's not like but of course athletes is cool because that's where you're gonna find a lot of those like 6'4" and up men. But you don't have to be an athlete necessarily. I know I've been around athletes all my life just because I played sports for, you know, so many years, but you don't have to be an athlete to that's not a requirement, let's just say that. Um, Now of course it would be nice if you're an athlete, but that's not like a thing that I have to like, you know, that's not a must. Let's just say that. Um, Another random requirement I feel like is I'm not really into like slender men like that. I feel like I want my guy to have some weight on him and not like, I'm just trying to think of a body type that I could like explain. Like I like them kind of like, I have like two different body types. I have a body type where you're like a big like type O lineman, like football player type. And then I have like the muscly type, but not like, I'm trying to think of somebody that I'm trying to think of somebody's body type that I can explain. That's like another body type of mine. I can't think of it right now, but I'm just trying to think. I have like two different body types that I like. I like a bigger, like huskier guy, and then I like a muscular, but not like overly muscular type, like The Rock. That's probably not. No, I don't know, but I just can't think of. I'm not really into slender guys. Now, if you are gonna be slender, I prefer you to be taller because if you're slender and shorter, that's not gonna work for me because I'm not a small girl. So you can't be shorter and slender. You gotta be one or the other. So you gotta be shorter and bigger, or taller or taller and but slender. So it's gotta be one or the other, y'all. Seriously. Now I know a lot of people feel like taller men only want to date shorter women. I mean, it's very evident when you see these NBA players. These players are like 6'10", 7 foot, and their wives and girlfriends are like 5'2", 5'3". Yeah. And it just makes you wonder, do taller men really want taller women? Now, I will say the one couple that I'm really liking right now, even though they play too much, is Asia Wilson and Bam Adebayo. Bam, I think it's like 6'10", 6'11". Asia's like 6'4". That's perfect. We need more of that. NBA players, y'all need to stop playing and get y'all a tall girl, okay? If y'all want to keep them tall genes in the family tree, just saying. Now, I'm not saying you can't have a tall child if your girl is really short, but your chances are better, you know, if your girl is also really tall. Just saying. But it does seem like a lot of taller men are dating shorter girls. I don't know if it's like a preference, it's a coincidence, which I don't think it is. I don't know what it is. I don't know if, excuse me, I don't know if, I'm trying to think, I don't know if taller men want their woman to be super shorter than them because it makes them feel more masculine. I don't know how to explain that. I just feel like maybe that's a thing. Maybe some men feel like if their woman is either close to their height or their height, they might feel less like a man. I don't know if that, like, I'm not saying that's what it is. I'm just saying that's what it seems like. Maybe that might be a reason why some taller men want to date someone so much shorter than them. I don't know. I don't know. I remember, my mom was saying that she has a taller guy friend, and I think they all went out, and she saw some of his other tall friends, and she asked a question about like, do taller men only want to date shorter women? And one of the guys, I think he was like 6'8", 6'9", he said that no, that's not the thing, but he said shorter women are easier. Like, he would say that they're easier to approach, easier to talk to. Which I'm like, and then I think he also meant like easy, like a bad way. And I was like, I don't think, I hope that's not the case. I don't think so. But some people probably do feel like, I don't feel like as a tall mom, I'm hard to approach. I think I'm pretty easy to approach. Now, I will say it's always funny to me because I will go out sometimes and you'll see a tall guy, and the tall guy will just stand there and stare at you. And the shorter guys will come to approach you. It makes no sense to me. I don't understand I don't understand it. I'm like, I'm still a woman at the end of the day. You're still a man. I shouldn't intimidate you in any kind of way. You can come approach me. But I don't know. You know, everyone is different. But like I say, honestly, I don't have much or any experience as far as dating. Because I don't date. I don't. But I do know what I want, and I've seen other, you know, tall women, but I feel like, you know, everyone has their own like preference. Everyone has their own thing. You know, some people always say, well, you probably gonna have to date an athlete. And it's like, would I consider only dating athletes? Probably not. I mean, you don't have to be an athlete, like I said, but a lot of people will look at me like, oh, yeah. All right, y'all. We are, let me get the angle together. We're struggling over here. This storage thing keeps popping up saying I'm low on storage. I'm like, how am I low on storage? I swear I don't even have that many apps on my phone. I promise I don't have that many apps on my phone or whatever it wants me to do. But anyways, I'm gonna have to just upgrade to the next plan for storage, because I swear this is the most annoying thing when you're trying to record and your video stops because you're supposedly low on storage. I'm like, at this rate, I need to buy a freaking iPad or something so I can record on. I'm gonna have to, because it's killing me. Anyways, like I was saying, a lot of people will say that I should only date an athlete because they're like, oh girl, you're gonna have to date somebody that's super tall, which they feel like mostly athletes are. But there are, you know, normal people that aren't athletes that are tall. But I mean, we'll see. I don't know. Whatever the good man upstairs decides to provide for me when it's time to do that, then that will happen for me. What I will say is I think it's kind of annoying when people come to me and they're like, oh my God, girl, I know it's hard for you to date. And I'll be like, is it hard for you to date? Because girl, don't come bothering me with that. It ain't hard to date necessarily, but it might be kind of difficult to find what I'm looking for. Like I can date, you know, whatever. If I want to date whatever, I would date whatever I want to date. Or I would date all types of heights, but that's not my preference. So calm down, okay? I can date whatever. If that's what I want to do, but that's not what I want to do. I want to date what I want to date. So, you know, because I still remember this girl made a comment. We were like in middle school, and this girl was like, one girl, she was like, oh my God, I love your height. I wish I was your height. And the other girl was like, I don't want to be that height. You can't find no man that height. First of all, we're in high school. I mean, excuse me, we're in middle school. Like, we're like 6th or like 7th, 8th grade. Why am I worried about finding a man in 7th, 8th grade? I was like, girl, you ain't gonna, listen. Anyways, I was like, girl, you can't find a man at your height. So what does that mean? That's not meaning anything to me. I did not like her from that day on, because I was just like, okay, jealous much? But, you know, whatever. Wonder how she's doing these days. I'm not sure. I haven't seen her since, I'm so petty. I haven't seen her since high school, and I don't ever really want to plan on seeing her ever again in life. Anyways, but yeah. This video is gonna be very long because, like I said, I don't have a lot of experiences, so I can't speak on my experiences of dating as a tall girl. Once I start dating, I'll get back to y'all and let y'all know how it is dating as a tall person. But for all my ladies, all my fellow tall girlies, please feel free to leave your comments and let me know what y'all experience is while dating as a tall woman. Drop any, you know, experiences you've had, what your height requirement is, how you feel about dating as a tall girl. Drop all that good stuff, and I'll be sure to, you know, read all the comments. Also, please, I'm telling y'all, please feel free to comment. Always feel free to comment and just let me know what you guys feel. Let me know if you guys like these little tall girl talks that I'm trying to start up. Let me know what you guys want to hear next, what the next topic you guys would like for me to hear. But as always, feel free to subscribe, comment, and like. and share also. Also, all my socials, I just updated my bio, so all of my socials are in my bio. And I hope you guys have a fantastic, great week. And I will see you guys in my next video.